I think she's got some electronics.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your host, Debbie Denman, and this is a fabulous electronics gadget hour. I am so excited because the first thing, Apple AirPods. Now, I got these back in November. I was so excited, and I can't get them back because my husband uses them every single day, pops them in his ears. So I'm like, now I have to get him a pair. They are absolutely phenomenal, and that's because of the clarity, the sound, and they're so easy. You put one in and they automatically come on. Even if you take one out, they automatically stop. So they're so intuitive, and we have a wonderful value for you today. We have everything in this hour on 5 or more flex, and this is 5 flexible payments, so you get, I mean, this is the best out there. You get this home for $48. You're looking at the Apple AirPods truly wireless, and when I say truly wireless, I mean, they merge with Dr. Dre, Beats by Dre. He doesn't even have completely wireless, but they do. And look at all the cool colors. So I have this wonderful rose gold, and my husband still carries it because he stole them. It's also coming in the blue, the black, and the red. They're $239, $40 off, but I can't stress enough, $48 to get it home. You can't go to the Apple store and leave out of the store with these for 48 bucks. I want to bring in the wonderful Bill Duggan, our electronics expert, and I told you, my husband won't give them back.
It happens. I mean, parents pop them in their ears after giving them to the kids, and they're like, what have I been missing? Because really, you've seen this iconic look, where it hangs out of your ear and it just delicately stays there. It doesn't have to be jammed in. No, it really just hooks. It is comfortable, but really what sets it apart, you see how I just tuck it in my ear? It's not falling out, sweat and water resistant, so if I take it to the gym, but at the end of the day, you're walking away with Apple technology, which we all love. And by the way, these are from Apple, but they work with Android or Apple phones, which is really important. But more importantly, you're walking away with Beats audio. Have you heard of those two companies, Apple and Beats? That's really why. No, you can't. And the thing is, I've tried a lot of different truly wireless headphones. Some people like audio, it all sounds the same. Just like any perfume kind of sounds the same or smells the same. When I put these on and when you get them home, you're gonna be blown away by the audio. You see the footprint that it takes up, whether you travel, whether you keep it in your gym bag, your purse. It's about the size of dental floss, I think you like to have said. And then you keep them in the case, and the case will regenerate the charge up to 24 hours of playback. So that's a convenience and industry leading.
I mean, I bought him another pair because we have fabulous earbuds here. And the ones I bought him are fabulous, but he prefers these because he says, oh my goodness, you take it out and it stops.
Right there. You can customize it to have ear detection, so truly, you're right. If you take it out of your ear, it'll stop the music, hang up the phone call, stop the video, or you can have it customizable to pause and play, talk to Siri on one side. I mean, it's real. It just engaged with Siri on my phone because I just double tapped it. It's a really intuitive design, and that's really what Apple's done. They've always been on the edge of great technology. But what they've done is they've made it easy. And you were talking about that too about your husband, because it is just simple to pair to the device. I want you to hear this audio though. That's the easiest. Right? And the thing is, when it's big and beautiful sound like that, you don't have to crank up the volume, you're gonna use them more. I was telling you, because I can just grab that little dental floss and I'll just take one with me on a walk with the dog so I can hear traffic, but I'm still getting engaged. So maybe, you know, I'm at the gym and I wanna hear what's going on. I can wear one at a time, or you get both and you get that full audio sound. I've had one of our other hosts, Brett Chuckerman, was apologizing to his mom because he was out walking the dog on a windy day. And it's like, sorry mom, it's windy, it's windy. She couldn't even hear the wind, even though the microphone was right here. So it really gives you better audio, whether you want to be heard, whether you want to listen. And remember, this footprint is an iconic design. The way it hugs your ear, hooks right in, just like that. And then after 4 to 5 hours of playback, I go back to my case, I pop it in the case. They only go one way, which is important. And then boom, they're gonna recharge it, give me 4 additional charges, that's 24 hours of playback.
Well, they're absolutely fabulous, and I want to welcome all of you in on Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us. So shout out to Walene and also to Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. She likes my outfit.
I do too.
You, Lindsay. It's like we're going into a new year. We're going into a new year, and you want the earbuds that are totally wireless. You want the earbuds also that just have that big quality sound, because by pairing with Dr. Dre, if you don't know him, he's a big time producer in the music industry, and he wanted everything to sound like what it would sound like if you were in a studio. So it's phenomenal sound. I used to be in the band, and so I want to hear every notes, the highs and the lows. And also it's easy. It's so easy that when you open up your charging case, if you have your iPhone right next to it, it instantly pairs. So it's so intuitive. So $48 to get this home. 5 flexible payments, and it's $40 off the total price. All you do is pick your color, and the fact that and let's go over what they're getting.
Sure, that's important. So
yeah,
everyone,
I love that you get the charging case.
everyone gets the legitimate Apple product in the Apple box. They all come in white. And then you get your accessory packet, which is where your color preference comes in. So you have your rose gold option, a black, a navy option, a black, and a red. And what you're getting here is a charging stand. So you run your charging cord right through there. So what happens at the end of the day? You just pop your AirPods right in there. They're gonna get charged up. We're also giving you a portable carabiner. Why is that important? You take this with you on your gym bag, you hook it on your book bag, it's always got in a place, and then right inside are gonna be your AirPods. A thing a lot of parents have appreciated too is we give you this lanyard, because maybe you do have those kids who have the tendency to forget or lose something. You can actually tether these together, and I want you to see how simple it is. Just pop it right inside, so you can actually not lose them if you are worried about that. But more importantly, you don't even have to use that if you don't want to, because you're walking away with a legitimate Apple product. We're also giving you 2 apps, Hello Hello, which is a way to learn a language, or Rock My Run, a way to, be a little more incentivized during the fall workouts, or the new workout season.
Because it tracks your steps. And so this is great because it gets your exercise on as you head into the new year, and we make those resolutions that we're gonna get fit. This is perfect for that. So I want you to try it, because if you go to Apple Store, they have a 14-day return policy. You have 30 days with us. So 30 days to start listening, and I promise you, I had mine for 2 days and I can't get them back. So I'm gonna have to order another one for my husband. I'm gonna get the blue. But it's perfect to try, because even when you go in the Apple Store, you also don't have the 5 flexible payments where you divide it up. And I also encourage you to get the HPP protection plan. So if anything happens to these AirPods, you're protected, 24/7, 365 days a year. If there are any spills or accidents, go ahead and get that, because that's wonderful. You want to protect, this is an investment. And because it's Apple, I mean, you'll have these forever.
And that's just it. You're going to notice with a lot of our Apple products, it's an investment, but it's an investment in quality, which is great. So realize they've made it iconic. You realize also Beats does not have a truly wireless set of earphones. So if you want to give someone Beats and truly wireless, this is the pair that you got to give them. But what you're also giving is that Apple technology, and it's the stuff you don't see. There's a microchip in the case and the earbuds that allows you to have better range. So we've heard about Bluetooth. That's about a 30-foot connection from your device to your headphones. This goes beyond that. It has that W1 chip, which makes it easy pairing. You were talking about how, you can just open up your phone. Like, I go to grab my phone, I open up the case, just like this, and you notice it does, I don't have to go to settings, I don't have to, it gives you that icon. You want to connect, you hit connect, and next thing you know, it takes you through the process easily and instantly, so you're just gonna have your connection that much faster and smoother. So I found my device. I don't have to find the settings button. I don't have to worry about any of that. And yes, this is how you interface with an Apple phone, but if you have an Android phone, you still get that Beats audio, you still get that Apple clarity, that Apple range, which is great. And remember, totally customizable. You can wear one at a time or both at a time, and that's what happens.
That's what he told me. He said, let's split it. I wear one and you wear one.
You can do that. You both want to hear the movie? You can have the left, you can have the right. You don't have the kids walking around school or going like this, trying to listen to traffic and get around because they're listening with one. But I want to show you what happens. I'm watching my tablet, enjoying my movie, my game. All our tablets and phones make noise. I go and grab this. It does not take up a lot of room. I'm gonna pop them out, and before you know it, it's not even gonna stop or pair yet, because this has ear detection. It has to know when it's in my ear, because it's that smart. So I'm popped out my control room right there. You hear that? Instantly, quietly. And that's what we want.
It's genius.
And watch what happens. I take it out of my ear. The movie stopped. It has that ear detection right there. Pop it back in, starts to play again. I have better range, better clarity, better battery life, and because it is easier to pair and the audio is that much better, you're gonna find yourself using them. A lot of times, like, I'm going for a walk, I can put it on speakerphone, or I can play it, put the phone in my pocket. Now, because I'm not sticking it in my ear, it comfortably just hooks right on. I get a better range, better battery life. I get 4 hours of playback, and then when I'm done, I don't go back to the house. I just put it back into this case, and it recharges.
It's genius. It's a huge customer pick. So if you've been wanting any type of earbuds, these are it. I mean, because I tried one pair after presentation. These outdo that one. I'm not gonna name names. These are the best. And then I bought my husband a pair and I thought, oh, that's even a notch above. He now is wearing these. So it really is the best. And I can tell you, if you just kind of Google some of the stories of when they launched this. When they launched this in December of 2016, it was the single most highest sales day for the earbuds, period. Better than a Black Friday, better than, you know, just Cyber Monday. Because they were so popular, it's hard to beat them. It really is.
It's people like, is it really that good of an audio? And I've tried different sets of headphones. The audio is bigger and bolder and more clear, so the audio can't be beat. Then Apple making it that much easier and more intuitive makes it going wireless a lot easier, less intimidating, which they've done with all their products. And one reason why these work for a lot of different users, whether it's a phone or whether it's a tablet, I realize I can't hear any of the control room because I forgot to put that back in. But one of the other reasons why is because all our phones and tablets and computers and Bluetooth televisions, they make noise. So one of the first things we all want to get is a set of headphones so we can hear it easier. We can not bother someone, which is great. And that's also just great because no matter how people use it, whether they use it for watching movies or listening to phone calls, they can all be connected because Apple makes it that simple. Perfect example, phone call. Microphone's here, speaker's here. I just double tap up here. I took that telephone call. I can wear both at the same time. I can wear one at a time. And that's the convenience of not walking around with something like this in the office or giving something like this. And actually, here's a Truly pair of wireless. I'm gonna hang up that call. This is one of the first Truly pair of wireless that came out in the marketplace. Look at how big and bulky this was. Look at how unelegant they are, and they called them Frankenstein versus what you get with these.
Those sides, they're hard to fit in your ears. They're kind of, they're uncomfortable.
They're top heavy,
This is the most comfortable, and I need to tell you that it is limited. So we started out the show, we only have 208 left, and I'm not saying they're gonna all sell out today because I don't know that, but just in case you really, really want them, because I'm gonna have to get another pair for my husband. I just saw that Richard Greger is watching. I have to get another pair. You want to get this home. You want to take advantage of the flex pay. You're dividing it up into 5 payments. So it is $48 and it's free shipping. So it's guilt-free. So try this out for 30 days. If for some reason you know, you feel like it's not the best thing since sliced bread, and I'm telling you, I think I've become an expert on earbuds. It's hard to beat. And then especially with the bundle. Remember everything that you're getting, the AirPod starter kit, the 1-year service to Hello Hello where you can learn a new language, the 6-month Rock My Run where it helps you to get fit. You just can't beat it. And my husband also said there's no dropout in sound. With his other ones, there's a dropout, but that W1 chip.
And that dropout in sound was on a premium brand. And the thing is, you get a better connection. Can you hear that audio? It's actually, I'm gonna pivot it away. You see how it funnels it towards your ear? It's an iconic shape, and people think it's just the Apple design, but it's a design how it just hooks on your ear and stays in place. I can just pause that music just like that, so I don't have to worry about battery life. They've put a lot of technology into here, so that's why it's a premium sound. But you mentioned the free shipping. That's the most important thing, because just like we've been able to try them here, because they put them in our hands, you can ship it to you for free, see how comfortable they are, see how easy they are to pair, and that's where you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna use them all the time. Just so whether I'm driving, I wanna take a wireless phone call, whether I'm walking the dog, whether it's that New Year's resolution, and I hate getting on the treadmill, but when I have a little bit of music, or I'm watching my TV or my YouTube, it's that much more enjoyable.
Oh, absolutely. You'll be cooking in the kitchen and you'll have these on. You'll be doing your laundry, you have these on. My husband's doing more chores. That's the good thing about stealing them. Yes, absolutely. Well, you're gonna stick around because we're gonna also talk about the MacBook Air 13-inch. This is the Intel Core i5 laptop that's also available for you. It's 4.3 stars, another customer pick. This is a great lineup for you tonight. It's got that fast Intel Core i5 processor and 128 gigabytes of memory. So it's truly a wonderful value, $1,199. It's 6 flexible payments of $199. And you're looking at the different colors that you get. But if you are looking for your Apple MacBook, this is the day to get it because you've got the big memory. It's up to 12 hours of on-the-go battery power for you. And look at all the colors that you get. It's also on free shipping. So you got that, I like that glitter gold, that stands out to me, but you've got your basic colors in the black and the blue, and you got the red. But I love that gold glitter. I know I said that first. And then you have the regular gold. You also have it in purple marble, and you have it in red, which is great, and rose gold as well. But remember, free shipping to get this home, huge customer pick. And also, we have the Apple iPad, and it's the 9.7 inch, because we don't have a full presentation on this one, with the keyboard case and the wireless earbuds. And so this is a phenomenal value, that the 32 gigabyte at $479. But if you want to talk a little bit about this is phenomenal as well.
It's the latest iPad from Apple, which is great, but you also realize any iPad you get here from HSN, you get the great financing, you get HSN's extended holiday or extended return policy, because Apple's is just 14 days, so we give you that full 30 days. And you can still take this into an Apple store. So you get all the latest specs, the high definition video, the front facing camera, the rear facing camera, finger touch ID, which is exciting. It's more importantly that you're getting a piece of Apple equipment at a smart value, a smart place to shop. We give you extras like the keyboard and case. Also being that it's the latest iPad, it's compatible with the Apple Pencil.
Oh,
yeah.
So there you go. And I'm telling you, when you go into an Apple store, 14-day return policy. Remember, everything we're selling in Apple here, you have a 30-day return policy because we want you to get it home, immediately start doing it, and that's why you can divvy up your payments into 5 payments. So take advantage of that and free shipping. So now we have the latest in the Apple Watch. It is the 4th series, number 4, the latest and greatest. And this one, Bill, it's so great because it's more responsive.
That's just it. So if you're out there shopping for the Apple Watch, because a lot of people like it, most importantly, like it this time of year because it's also that fitness tracker, you have to realize this is the latest. So the biggest decision you have to do is which size do you want? So now it comes in larger sizes, which is important. So I'm wearing the 44 millimeter, which is this one right over there. 44 millimeter, and then you have the 40 millimeter. Some say it's a men's and women's size, but just so you know, this is the 40, the 44 millimeter. And then you pick which color that you want to get. I'm wearing the space gray one, which is nice and vibrant.
Okay.
Also, we're giving you an interchangeable band, which I'll show you how you can do that. But more importantly, being the 4th series, I just showed you the back, it is more responsive. They have more doodads in the back that make it more responsive in terms of accurately tracking our steps, accurately tracking our heart rate, because there's more optical sensors on here. So it's really just more comfortable to wear because a lot of us wear a watch, but then we want to wear a fitness tracker because we want to track those steps. Well, so this is a one and done and takes your telephone calls and your text messages, everything.
It even takes your emails, right? It's almost like a little miniature computer on your wrist.
Pretty much, that's just it. It's your phone right there on your wrist. So I don't know if we can show them the colors because I showed you the sizes and then you pick your colors. Do you want the 44 or the 40 in the black space gray? Do you want the 44 or 44 millimeter in our nice white and silver, right, which is great? And you see it has that, comes with that additional band. It comes with a charging stand, which is great, and a wireless set of earbuds. And then we have this nice rose gold option, which is really phenomenal. So pick your size, then you pick your colors that you want, and then you're walking away with an Apple product that anyone's going to be elated about getting. Because you remember, any of the devices you're buying tonight, you can take them into the Apple store. They are going to be more than willing to help you get configured, but we want to make sure you're up and running right away too.
So, and this is more accurate, so it even, it monitors your sleep as well, right?
Your sleep, your heart rate, so I can come right down here, and being that 4th series, it's gonna be more accurate in terms of monitoring my heart rate. I can't tell you, there's stories online about people who've, their lives have been saved by wearing this, because it kind of inform them that you need to check your heart rate. You need to, maybe, because you are so accurate with this, you can send it into the doctor's office directly from your phone. So it's checking my heart rate, it's being my watch. So let's just start back at the beginning. It's a watch, great, which is nice. But you know, if you got someone this style of watch, they better like that style of watch, right? Well, I wanna show you how you can completely customize it. I love that one. It could be family photos if you like. I love this one when my eyes are tired because it's nice and big and bold. And I can, like this one, perfect example.
You don't need your readers.
I can wear it in yellow, or I can actually customize it to purple, to green, to violet, to any color, which is just great. But then you see all these different face options. So you're not walking around with just one watch for the rest of your life. So that's my fitness tracking and everything right over there. So, because imagine that, you give someone a Mickey watch, they're stuck with a Mickey watch, but I just showed you how I was able to completely change it. Even Mickey, I can make him into black and white. I can have him do a variety of different things.
That is so cool.
So the watch is cool.
It personalizes it to your taste. So if you're getting it for somebody young, Mickey works. But 40 millimeters, the smaller one is $599. The 44 millimeter is $629. And this is on 5 flexible payments. So it's either $120 to get it home or $126 to get it home. 5 flexible payments means you pay this out. This is also free shipping. So if you want this, I would highly encourage you to do it because we've knocked $50 off, but what's great about it, the bundled goodies that you're getting, because you're getting the charging stand, as we said, with the bundled goodies, and you see that. So you're getting the charging stand. You're also getting earbuds. So you see the earbuds, that's going to come with it. I mean, this is phenomenal because you can take your phone calls and it gets your text messages as well. You're also getting the silicone sport band so that you can change this out. And it's easy to change out. He's gonna show you in a minute how easy it is to change it out. You get 1 year service to Mill Easy. So again, if your New Year's resolution is to work out, you get the Mill Easy, and then you get 3 months to the Groker workouts. So tell us how easy this is to change out the bands. Because I don't want you to think that this is complicated, because this is an exclusive configuration. To get the extra band is a pretty big deal.
Right, and a lot of people think, oh, I'm never gonna change the band. It's too complicated. I have that special part, need to go to the jeweler. So again, look at the watch, see the backside. Remember, by the way, this is more water resistant than other watches out there. It's not just do the dishes or take a shower, completely submersible, 150 feet. So then you see how the back has been redesigned. There are more gyros back here that give us that more accurate reading. So there's actually an optical heart rate sensor and an electrical heart rate sensor. Right above that, there's this little button. It's just a button. You just slide it out right down there. I'll show you down there. Sorry, guys. The little button, and I just press in the button, and I can slide out the band just like that. I'm trying to do this on live TV. Let me not do it backwards. So I hit the button, and I slide it out. It pops out just like that. And then with that additional band that I'm getting, I can pop that right in. So I've just totally changed the look. There are other bands that are out there. Some of the biggest designers out there have designed their own bands. I mean, the band is really important. It's pretty
cool, yeah, because you change your look. So you, depending on what you're doing, if you're going to work out, you can wear that bright, band. If you're going somewhere more serious,
you can pick up other bands
all the
too.
Black is just very, very sleek.
And actually, the way they've repackaged it is you actually get the face of the watch completely on its own, in its own packaging. So it's gonna come to you just like this, and then they want you to pick the band that you want to put on it. You get one of the bands. We're including an extra band, but then maybe you want it for the sports season, maybe you want it for getting into shape or whatever, you can just slide in your band. So I've totally taken out our bands, but I want to show how just quick and easy it is to pop right in. The biggest decision is what size you want, the 40 or the 44 millimeter. Some say men's and women's, perfect example, and then you pick your color. Space,
I like
gray and black.
Yeah.
I like the bigger too. It's just a little easier to read, and it's more substantial. The pink or the silver white. But I gotta remind you, this is not just a watch. This is not just a fitness tracker. I mean, I was telling Debbie, it becomes my flashlight. You can swipe up from the bottom, and the cool thing is, get it home and see how you can use it. Turn it into my flashlight, just like that. So now I can actually see when I'm walking around in the dark. Turn it into an SOS mode if I'd like, so it's all flashing.
That's really cool.
I mean, they've just thought of a lot. But again, back at the end of the day, all these little things mirror what are on my phone already. So whether you can see over here, it's my banking, it's my Domino's if I need to order my pizza and all that stuff, my music. I love that for using music, because maybe, I want to be the DJ. I can turn it up. I can turn it down. I mean, you have control of it all right here. And
so fancy.
I get my text messages. I get my emails. How many times have we bought a fitness tracker and it kind of alluded, oh, you have a message, go back to your phone, go back to your computer. There's a text message, or actually an email, picture of Debbie and I all right there. I can even come back down here, hit reply all, but just like that, and it's gonna allow me to reply. I can speak to it. Reply all, and I can actually talk to it and say, love the photo, exclamation point. Boom, done.
That's amazing.
So I've just received an email, sent the email back, and we're not even done there, because I can actually get my telephone calls, get my text messages. Apple wanted this to be that one device. We love our phones, but it's an extra device that we have to carry around. Now I'm wearing this. I can sit at the table at meetings and still get notified. I can still share family photos, because you see I got my Mickey Mouse watch. Okay, maybe I'm going to that interview. Got to make it a little more grown up. But I come down here, I want to see my family photos. Remember, my fitness tracker, my heart rate, there's even walkie-talkie mode. I come down here, oh, there's pictures of mom and the grandkids, Marlo and I at Christmas.
So cool.
So
and I have a question for you too. Here on Facebook, Emilio says, where can you have your phone and away from you and answer your phone?
Okay, so there are different watch options out there. Some actually will pair with your phone and your wireless plan, so you don't even need to have your phone. This one needs to have your phone within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet?
So I can come right down here, and I could actually, go down here to my contacts, my phone book. Where's my phone book? Right over here. I can, it pairs with everything, all my favorites. I can call the HSN desk just like that, and boom, I'm placing a telephone call. They know my number up front. Let's see if they're polite. Because I'm like, what do you want, Bill? Hey, Mandy, it's Bill. How are you?
Hi, Bill. How are you?
I'm good. Say hi to everyone at home.
Everyone's doing great.
We're good. I just placed that phone call on the watch. I can hang up just like that.
And I'm glad you showed that, because Emilio asked that question. Does this particular one, this 4th series, have the caller feature?
So there is a difference. There's the standard, and then there's the cellular one.
Okay.
So this one is not the cellular one. The cellular one requires you to pay a little extra and pair it with your cell phone plan. This just pairs to your phone, just like Bluetooth. So then you have that 30 feet of range. So my phone I can leave here on the table. I can be over here, and I can still place that telephone call. Because no joke, this is what happened to me. I got the 1st series, new technology.
Sure.
I had locked my keys, my wallet, and my car all in the trunk. You're loading everything in, you shut everything. And I was like, oh no. And I was literally like,
Are you sure you use that nice of a word?
yeah, right? I was like looking for people, can I borrow your phone? Can I borrow your AAA number? And then I wait a second, I'm like, my phone's right here. My AAA number's right here on my watch.
That's cool.
So as long as I was within range of the phone, I was able to place that telephone call, control the music, get the messages. So that's just the convenience, because we love fitness tracking, and it's a perfect time of year. We want to be engaged. We want to have our fitness tracking capability. And can your fitness tracker take those calls, tell you about your text messages? So right over here, it's 3 in the morning or 2:30 in the morning. I haven't walked that much just yet, but it's more accurately gauged how much steps I've done, how many calories I've gone. So I've walked 1,200 steps, almost a half a mile, just over half a mile. And the thing is, it tracks it. You can even share this with other Apple Watch users, so you can actually compete against them. I just love the convenience of I have my banking over here. I have my travel documents. I can control my camera with this. So it's the latest generation watch. It's that 4th series, so it's a larger face. It has more accurate in terms of how it will gauge our steps and our calories and our sleep and our heart rate, which we all really want. And it's an improved design, but because it's improved, just like with the AirPods, it's better, and you're gonna use it because it's easier.
And it's also water resistant. I know you have the water out.
Not just like, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man, like I can pop this off and boom. Sorry guys, it went for a swim because I can wear this up to 150 feet underwater.
That's impressive. So you can take this on vacation, get to the water at the beach. You know how many times you take your phone out there and then you forget and you've ruined it because you have it in your pocket. This is your phone.
It's funny,
so I'm so glad it's water resistant.
A good friend of mine, he's always on call. He's a doctor, and he was one of the first ones in our group of guys who had, their watch. And he was like, I need it all the time because, we're running over here, we're doing this. I'm not gonna miss a phone call. I'm not gonna miss a text message from the kids, because sometimes, it's not appropriate to have your phone in the pool or at the beach or chasing the kids around or on that dinner date or at that interview.
Right.
Or, maybe it is for fitness tracking. You're out for a walk. You want it to gauge your steps, it will gauge your steps. Or maybe you're at the gym and it's that time of year. But instead of having to go out and buy a fitness tracker and going out and having to buy a watch, it's all in one.
And there's one question by Emilio too. You guys don't have the phone where you can pair it.
We don't sell the phones. Correct.
Okay, so we don't sell those phones.
We don't sell iPhones.
But if you want to get this home, it is so much more responsive. The fact that it calculates, what your heart is doing. It monitors your sleep. It takes text messages, emails. You can make phone calls. VIP financing is another way to go. So if you don't want to do the 5 flexible payments for you, then you can also do VIP. So for the 40 millimeter, it's $66 to get home. 9 months, you pay this out, $66.66. For the larger watch, the 44 millimeter, it's $69.99. And this is over the 9-month with VIP financing. So if you have the HSN credit card, you definitely can take advantage of that. But it's so smart that it even can, you can use this with your remotes, any of your smart home devices.
I was telling you about that, and you're like, what do you mean? You can program this, depending on what interfaces you have at home, certain types of TVs it works with better, like Apple TV. I could use this to control my my television, my smart home devices. I showed you a second ago how I was using it to control my music. So, I mean, it's just easy to play the music, turn up the volume, turn it down, skip to the next track or song. We just really want to be engaged and connected, but this one device does it all for us. Pause that music just like that. And the thing is, then I go back to my emails because I got an email notification. I see what's going on. I don't have to wait to see the email. I can see right there, full visuals, audio, full video, everything right here.
It takes pictures.
Uh-huh.
It's fabulous.
It totally is.
I mean, $120 to get this home, or $126 on 5 Flex, or use your VIP financing where you're paying $66 or $69. You're getting an extra band with this. You're getting the charging stand, you're getting earbuds. It is awesome, awesome, this exclusive configuration. Free shipping and handling. This is the latest and greatest, more responsive 4th series. So if you don't have this, take advantage. Right. And it's wonderful. You get additional protection with this too. I would pick this up because if anything happens with, accidental drops and spills and screen damage or any of that, then it's hassle-free. Call us up and we can, send you another one and take care of that for you. So that is worth investing. He's going to stick around, our wonderful Bill Duggan. You stick around too. We'll be right back.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should something go wrong. And portable electronics feature accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Wow, Mom, those are nice. Hey, can I borrow those?
Okay.
Yeah? I'll see you later.
Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN credit card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
So we're continuing with the latest and greatest. We have the iPad, the Apple iPad Pro, which is the most powerful. It's just as powerful as a computer. So if you're not wanting to spend thousands of dollars on a computer, this gives you the same features. It's quick, it's fast, and it's more efficient. And we also have this on FlexPay, but this one is 5 flexible payments, and it's free shipping as well. And this is our today's special 2. So we're always excited to give you 2 options of what's very, very special, the most powerful, and we'll tell you why. Okay, I have even better news for you. I thought it was 5 flex. This is on 6 flexible payments. I stand corrected. 6 flex pays of $125 to get the most powerful iPad available. And it's all because of that M10 coprocessor. It makes it perform so much quicker, faster, more efficiently. And we have some pretty cool colors for you as well. Our cool Bill Duggan decided to stick around because we have a good lineup.
We do, and
I mean, this is
Apple.
perfect, yeah. It's Apple, and again, when you shop with us, there's no 14-day return policy like at Apple. I'm not dissing them, but I'm just saying.
Get a little more
days.
time.
Yeah, you got 30 days. So let's go through the colors first.
So remember, it's the iPad Pro, so it's a more powerful processor, it's a brighter, more vibrant screen. You pick which color you want. So you pick by the back of the case, so you have your silver option, rose gold, which, by the way, they don't really have rose gold in other iPads, so if you want that rose gold, a gold or a space gray, and just, you know, the space gray, I'm gonna spin this around, is the only one with that black bezel. So if you want the white bezel, you go with any of the others. If you specifically want that black bezel, you're gonna pick up that space gray option.
That's cool.
There's like our Lazy Susie action there going. I love that. But more importantly, that's your hardest decision. They're all 64 gigabytes, which, by the way, when we've offered the standard iPad, we start at 32 gigabytes. So we've doubled that memory. And 64 gigabytes is the standard. So 64 gigabytes, pick your color, and then we give you an accessory bundle too, which is a case with a keyboard. And your color choices down there are gonna be black, red, blue, that nice shiny gold, which is great, and a paisley.
So fun.
And that case, remember, has a keyboard built into it, but we're not done there because we also are giving you a voucher to a bunch of apps that you're gonna actually be able to really use and benefit from, whether it's, you know, Office Suite Pro, whether it's a fitness app, Pandora Premium, which is great, and there's some other bundles of goodies, which I don't know where they went, but That's fine. But more importantly, you're getting that iPad Pro at the end of the day, which really, you see right there, Pandora, you got stuff for Photo Suite, to learn a language, your Office Suite, and you're up and running with, as we were talking about before, the good, better, best option. The iPad Pro is the best, most powerful option out there. From the size of it, because it's
thinner. It's a thinner, sleeker profile.
And the thing is, it's a larger screen. So you're not getting a 9.7-inch screen, it's a 10.5-inch screen. It's still very lightweight and thin, yet you get more bang for your buck. Finger touch ID, not just 2 speakers at the bottom. You actually have 4 speakers all the way around, which is important. So you have twice the audio, which is great. You actually have the capability to record better video. You see that little button right below the camera? You have a flash built in, which some other iPads, even phones, don't even offer that. So you have better audio, better visuals, because the screen's even better way to take cameras, and it's more intuitive, more responsive. And a lot of people's like, who's this good for? You know, if you use your tablet a lot, and you're realizing, I'm not at the computer that much, and I like the tablet experience, and you want it to be more responsive and more fluid, this is the one you kind of want to get. And we have to remember, when you go Apple, it's an investment, but you have it for years. Here's the 2nd generation iPad. So this is from 2011. It still works. It's a little heavier, it's a little bulkier, but maybe I want to upgrade it and go to the Pro. Not a 9-inch screen, but that 10-inch more vibrant screen.
And I want to say, while you're holding this, we have it available on 12 months of VIP financing for you, $62.50 to get home. That is a phenomenal deal because you can't go into an Apple store and get that. Remember also, it's free shipping, and it's just as powerful as a computer. And I love that. So you don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars if you don't want to, because this will give you that same quickness and power.
And almost even better, because it is a smaller footprint to take with you everywhere. Like when I was just traveling back from the holidays, what did I put out on the tray table? The tablet. I was able to still get work done, still get my entertainment done. So you see how vibrant this fun picture is, right? We just snapped this one, and this is where Apple really excels. I want to share it with Debbie. Sure, I can drop it into an email or a text message or send it off to the printer. I'm totally engaged. But then they have this thing called AirDrop. So just like this, I don't even have to ask Debbie for her email or for her phone number, and I've already shared it with her. So it's that easy and convenient, which sharing is important, because if it just lives in our tablet, it's not going anywhere. Here's something else that's fun. So it's a live photo. So what is that? Apple making it a little video. So what does that mean? I can turn it into a loop, a bounce, or extended exposure. So all of a sudden, that static little video or photo comes to life. So it's little stuff like this, now when I want to post it to social media, that makes it stand out, because it's not a stagnant still photo. And did you just see how quickly and simple I was able to do that? And guess what? It wasn't because I was an engineer. It's because I had the right device in my hand. I watched a little tutorial online that showed that I could, go from just a live photo and turn it. It's an adorable little photo.
It just made me smile.
I can pop out. And it's something you can do too. And that's why you excel. The finger touch ID, I love that aspect. So whether you're trying to download apps and you don't know your username or password, or you're using it for banking and you need to log into all these different banking accounts, you can just do it with your finger touch ID. Use your pointer finger or your thumb, whichever one you like. It's just Apple making all that technology, whether it's memorizing usernames and passwords and accessing photos and doing all that much easier and more responsive, because it is the iPad Pro.
And I want to give a shout out to all of you on Facebook. So Candy Backus says, my brother got one for Christmas. Very, very lucky. He's very, very lucky. And then Marva says she loved the AirPods. And then Zoe says, I have the Pro and I love it. So thank you for giving us the, all of the comments. But let's speak over here. So you have the Stylus Pro over here. Do you want to talk about that?
So there's a few little upgrades if you want to get them. So remember, the iPad Pro is the first one that was compatible with the Apple Pencil. So if you want to get the Apple Pencil, we have that available, and I'll show you some of the things you can do with that Apple Pencil. The Apple Pencil is going to come with a nice sleeve and a case. So that's Apple as well. Another thing you might want to consider is actually this Glass Plus InvisiShield, because you want to protect that vibrant screen, because at the end of the day, whoops, there we go. Whether at the end of the day it's the fingerprints, whether it's, something gets on the screen, a scratch or something like that, you want to protect it. So screen protector, and then that Apple Pencil too might be another fun option for you to pick up, because it was the first tablet to be solely compatible with the Pencil, which that's why a lot of the users, designers, and artists and all that were going to the Pro, because it was more responsive at the end of the day, which you're going to see the moment you get it home. And that's where, when you get it home and you see how responsive it is, that's where it's worth the investment. Because you see, I'm down here, I'm doing this flyover tour of my favorite hometown, Only got one. And so I'm doing this flyover. You see,
Is that San Francisco?
It's San Francisco. That's where I go for the holidays. But I want to get some multitasking done. So you see, it's not making me close it down. It's not making me stop it. I can bring up my emails at the exact same time on the screen. I can bring up my notepad if I'd like. So my emails, I can bring them over full screen, half screen, just like that if I need to. Tons of user-friendly options. See my entire photo library at the same time. Bring it right up over here. Remember, it's 64 gigabytes to store all of these memories. I'm not getting a lag time. I'm not getting buffering over here. And we don't want to have to deal with that when we're trying to get more stuff done. And so what does that more stuff entail? So here's my Apple Pencil. Remember, this is now compatible with the pencil, which is great. I got my notes over here, and I can come, I want to make a new note. So boom, new note. And I write, hi, Debbie, just like this. And, you know, it's my chicken scratch.
That's so cool.
And like, Happy New Year, just like that. Happy New Year. And so maybe this is in class. Maybe this is my shopping list, something like that. It's easy to do, little happy face. And the thing is, I don't know if you guys can see that at home. Is my screen too bright? See how I can adjust this? Boom, just like that. So intuitive. So
And yeah, you had to make it a little bit darker so it would show up. There you
see,
go.
there you go. Everyone
Yeah.
now can see what's going on. And the thing is, how did I learn how to do all this, by the
I
way?
mean, this is amazing, actually, to me, that you basically have this lightweight, what does it weigh? Like let me see.
A pound.
A pound,
Yeah.
1 pound. It's 9.8 inches in length, but it weighs 1 pound. It's so thin to be this powerful.
And that's just it. We want it to be powerful because we're going to use it to get schoolwork done. Because, you know, we're on the go. So I come right over here. I'm doing my schoolwork, which is great. And little things like this. It's great because, you know, okay, I have my digital keyboard, which is awesome. But remember, whatever case you're going to get is going to come with this tactile keyboard as well. So I need to type. I can power up my keyboard just like this. This keyboard will disappear, and now I have a 10.5 inch screen all to myself. Or better yet, I can speak my presentation or tell the computer what to type instead of me having to figure out how to spell a word, exclamation point. I got a little tongue-tied. But you see how it did everything for me, and that is just more intuitive. People also get confused. How do I add photos and do all this? This is Apple, making it so simple. I don't have to close down my document. I can have 2 open at the same time. I want to find those photos that Debbie and I just took. Drag and drop. Can you do that? And this is where we're empowering the students, we're empowering the users. Maybe it's a holiday photo, just drag and drop, add it to the report, just like that. And because I'm not limited to having to close one down and open up another one, and you know why? It's because it's the Pro. It allows me to have more stuff up and running at the same time. It's more responsive, more accurate, more intuitive. So you see I have all of these different documents up and running. We're not slowing down because we invested in the Pro, and that's what Apple gives us. We're kind of moving a little quickly, and I just want everyone to know there's a few ways you can get up to speed on stuff. You can take this into an Apple store, which is important. You're shopping for it here, but Apple still stands by your purchase if you have any questions. But also when you get it home, look for this little light bulb icon, because this little light bulb icon gives you little quick tips and tutorials on how to do stuff, because you're also getting the latest operating system. So you're not just getting the good, better, best in terms of the Apple tablets. You have that latest operating system too, which we'll go into some of those tricks as well, which is cool.
Well, it's so cool, and you're commenting on Facebook how you basically love the keyboard. So Deanne Slattery, good morning to you. She said, I like the keyboard that is with it. Zoe is loving this rose gold. I know, and Liza, you said, no way, OMG, that a pink tablet, that they have that. So, but most importantly, we have VIP financing for you. So $62.50 to get this home and pay it out over 12 months, or 6 flexible payments of $125. But I would go with the 12-month of VIP financing because it's, it's interest-free, no fees. So it's free shipping. All you have to do is pick your color. So you have this wonderful rose gold, which you can't find the pink, if you want to call it that. I know you guys are calling it pink, but it is rose gold. You can't find that anywhere else. You have the gold, and you have the space gray, and then this one is just the gray?
Silver.
Silver. So that one's just the silver.
And just realize the space gray is that only one that comes with that nice black bezel. So if you want that black bezel, so it's all movies, all screen, that's the one you want to go with. Everyone else comes with that nice white bezel. So you pretty much pick that color. They all come with 64 gigabytes, and then your accessory case.
Okay, yeah, let's show the cases again because they're so cute. So the cases, remember, you can get that in paisley and gold, blue, red, and in black. And you can see all of the bundled goodies that we have out here for you, because I know, Bill, you were asking a minute ago, so that you do get your...
A pair of wireless earbuds, you have a ring holder, a stylus, your extra charging cable.
All that right here.
I mean, it's stuff that really just gets you set right out of the bank, out of the
out
door.
of the box. It's basically your starter kit. So you're getting all of this. This is a retail value, by the way. You're saving $200 off the HSN price, but the retail value on this is over $1,000. It's $1,054. So just for us to offer it at $749 is a huge savings because of all of what we've bundled into this. So definitely take advantage of it and get it home because it is the most powerful iPad out there. So you may have, because I have an older iPad, so think about what you need. If you have a slow computer at home and maybe you don't want to go out and spend thousands of dollars on a new computer, this is just as powerful and will give you the same results because it's faster, it's quicker, it's more efficient. I think it's wonderful because it's lightweight, so for £1, it's great to travel with, and you basically can set it up like a laptop because of the detachable keyboard.
Because of everything you're getting here at HSN, that's totally true. Because, you know, I can carry it around just like this, whether it's in my bag, whether I need it, maybe I just want to watch a movie, but maybe I need to get work done. Our case and the way it sits up and performs, it is like a laptop. And you're saying how it's more powerful. This iPad Pro is actually 2 times faster than the prior iPad Pro. So what does that allow you to do? It allows you to be more efficient. So, you know, I need to get some work done, need to check my emails, that's totally cool. But then I did some word processing. Maybe I'm going to watch a movie. Maybe I'm going to do some shopping at HSN. Maybe I'm going to make a movie. And the thing is, I can go into iMovie. Am I gonna have lag? Nope. If it's gonna be more responsive, you bet. I can just go like this, drag my clip around. Because remember, this is the first one that is responsive with the Apple Pencil. So you wanna pick up the Apple Pencil, you have that option as well. But really what Apple came down to at the end of the day was it had to keep up with how we think.
Right.
And the thing is, we've all been there. We go onto a web page and we're looking at one thing and then we go somewhere else. So I just wanna show you how quick and responsive this is. So I'm gonna look up for Colleen Lopez, boom, Colleen Lopez. So it gets me to where I need to go that much faster. We can see what Andrew Lessman's got coming up. Andrew Lessman, boom. And I mean, I can see what the Today Special is. Or have you ever hit a link and then it's just buffering and spinning? Like, I should not have touched that button. So I'm gonna come down here to hit live. That's us live. Before you looked away for a second and was already up and running. We've become so accustomed to, okay, I'm gonna hit this link.
We want it done quickly.
And I'm gonna go get coffee made and come back because it's gonna take forever. That's how responsive your tablet's gonna be. Whether you're using it for online banking, whether you're using it for class. And this is where I was trying to tell Debbie before, like, she's like, who's the Pro good for? I use my tablet a lot. And the thing is, I've realized I'm using my tablet more and more because it is easier, it is more responsive. But when I can get the most responsive tablet out there and from the best name, that's when I'm like, I'm gonna go with the iPad Pro because it's really gonna allow me to be more efficient. And you know what's cool about that? That original one that I have from 7 years ago, it still probably works.
It still works,
So maybe this one's gonna go off to the grandkids. Maybe this one's gonna be a hand-me-down. You have Siri built in, so you can talk to it. You have more speakers, so it's all gonna sound more vibrant. You just get it home and start playing with it.
Let's talk about the battery life on this too, because if you travel a lot and you do make this your computer, what is it, up to 10 hours or?
10 hours, and that's the standard pretty much for all the iPads out there. Steve Jobs wanted to make sure it was an 8-hour workday and an hour on either side to get to and from. So it does last you. I mean, that's a nice long workday.
Yeah, that's from here to Hawaii. I mean, look at me. I'm
dreaming big.
I'm dreaming big. I want that vacation, baby,
right?
if you're listening.
You've earned it.
But everybody here on Facebook, so excited. So Eliza, you said that you're going to order the rose gold. So I don't know which one is more limited, but a lot of times when we have those special colors, that's the most limited. And Kyle, you can update me on that. And there's a question too. So can you add a portable mouse to the keyboard?
On our keyboard, you actually cannot, because there's no extra ports. I'll take you on a quick tour of it. So it's actually, you just have your power port right over here. There are actually, and I'm gonna show you real quick, because that was actually a great question. So because this is the iPad Pro, remember you have 4 different speakers, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. You also have, where is it? This nice little sensor right down there. I don't know if you can see those 4 dots. So if you wanna pick up an additional accessory that just docks with it nice and compatible where it actually syncs instantly, that again is because you're getting that Apple iPad Pro, which remember, there are other iPads out there. There's the first generation, there's Airs out there. The Pro, it has that better processor, so you're gonna get more speed, more responsiveness, more speakers, and those little extra connections that you're talking about.
And it has a better chip, too.
And that better chip does make it a faster experience, more like a laptop without having to bring your laptop with you everywhere. And we were actually even talking about this before, too. When Steve Jobs announced the iPad, it was literally, it's gonna be your phone, and it's gonna be your computer, and it's gonna become one. And the thing is, that blew our minds then, but then they've upped it to the Pro series where it is more responsive, allows us to get more stuff done you know, the mundane tasks, but also to the fun tasks. Because I mean, here's a fun example. I was just at the airport, you know, at the newsstand picking up some stuff and reading material. Or would you rather just travel around with your digital magazine? Because you can do this kind of stuff. I mean, you
That's
can't
so
do that
convenient
with something off.
when you're traveling on an airplane because
Or
you don't want to lug around all
get
that.
your readers. Could you do that? And what are you walking away with? It's a 1-pound device that at the end of the day, it's your magazines, it's gonna be your emails, it's gonna be your movie, you're not disconnected, you're connected. And what would you rather be traveling around with? The one shiny, beautiful iPad that does all of that, your emails, your television, everything, or how many different magazines?
Right.
I mean, it's
it
so
would weigh
convenient.
you down.
Exactly.
And a lot of your children, whether they're in college, they're in high school, they're in elementary, they need an iPad. It's like all of the homework, it's not like back in the day when we were writing everything out. Everything is done on computer. So remember, you can just choose your color, get this home for $62.50 on VIP financing. You pay that out over 12 months. If you're new to HSN, VIP financing, you can use this if you have your HSN credit card. So that's the perk of getting an HSN credit card. So 12 months of VIP financing, it is interest-free. So remember, if you were to go out to any of the stores, you couldn't get it interest-free. So our financing story is different here. $62, it gets it home for you, you start using it, you pay it out, no interest, and no fees. And if you want to do the 6 Flex Pay, maybe you don't have the HSN credit card, it's still a great value for you. You just can't beat it. You can't walk into a store, because this is not layaway. You're basically going to pay your Flex Pay, that very first payment, and then you're going to pay it out. So $125 gets it home on Flex Pay. You pay that out, you're gonna start using it. We trust you to send the money. And that's the beauty of this. It's a huge customer pick. So you're just deciding what color you want, what color case you want, because the bundles, I mean, this is a $1,054 value that you're getting for $749. So it's a huge savings here.
And the thing is, it's a huge savings, but where you get your money out of it is because you're gonna use it. So you say, I was just using the Apple Pencil, because remember the iPad Pro was the first one that we're able to use the Apple Pencil with, which is great. So it allows us to take notes and do screen grabs. I can go back to that book report and maybe wanna add something over here so I can start an annotation. I could start drawing just like this because I wanna just customize my book report, pick my colors. Ooh, yeah, maybe I'll match a purple just like that you were wearing. And I could, you know, draw my hearts. There we go. Where's my pen? There we go. And the thing is, we can easily just draw right in here. Boom, just like this. I love me some Debbie. And the thing is, just like that. Remember how I was taking that
Who knew you
note
were an
earlier?
artist?
Right, exactly. Well, actually, it's having the right tool helps me be the proper artist. But remember, I took a note earlier. And sometimes it's like, how do I find stuff? 64 gigabytes. And, you know, I'm not computer savvy. This is where Apple makes it that much easier, too. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to type in Debbie. And the thing is, okay, where'd it go? Debbie. It recognized my chicken scratch. So I could have been like, where's that shopping list? Where did I write down that doctor's phone number and name? And let me tell you, that I&E, that's a little sloppy and messy, but it still was able to recognize it. Even though I wrote it with the pencil, it just was that intuitive. Or even when you think about our photos. I mean, 64 gigabytes of photos in movies.
It's also a better camera.
Better camera, so you can trap all those memories that much more conveniently, whether it's better video, which we all appreciate too. But with 64 gigabytes, I mean, that's thousands of photos. But then you think about it's music, it's apps, it's games, it's getting more work done. Actually, and speaking of that, the Apple App Store. This is one of the biggest difference. So the app developers out there, we heard of all the different names, the highest standard is Apple. And it's one, because it has to look great. It has to be really intuitive for the user so they know how to navigate around and not get lost or confused. But most importantly, it needs to be secure. And that's really where the Apple user loves that Apple experience, because it doesn't get bogged down with the viruses and the malware nearly as much, because it is that more secure network. And because it doesn't get bogged down, you're using it more, and it lasts you longer, because it's not gonna be like, oh, it's so darn slow. Like, here's a great example, third-party app right over here. Oh, I'm not logged into that one. I'll have to log into that one later. But normally, what do? You just use your finger touch ID. So whether it's a banking, whether you're downloading an app, it's finger touch ID. Shopping on HSN, how do they confirm your purchase? Finger touch ID. And that's just convenient, because you don't have to remember all the username and password.
All the passwords.
Yeah.
It's so intuitive, and it's so easy. So if you're out there thinking, is this too fancy for me? It's not. That's what I love about Apple products. They make it so easy, even for the beginner. I mean, just think about our kids and our grandkids. they're doing this so easily. They're pushing those buttons like it's nothing, and it really isn't. And the fact that it's more than $300 off that retail value is amazing. $200 off for HSN's value. So this was saved just for us. It's only planned airing of today. So this is your special value. Take advantage of it. It's free shipping. So it's guilt-free because you have 30 days to return it. When you go to the Apple store, you only have 14 days. That's it. So 14 days if you go to Apple, 30 days with us. We want you to get it home. We want you to start using it and see that it has a better camera. See that it's faster, that it's quicker, and it's just more efficient.
And that's just it. When it is more efficient, I mean, have you ever gone to your computer in the morning? I got to pay the bill before I leave the house.
Oh yeah.
And it's not.
Or the light's gonna get turned off.
And it's warming up. You get that, spinning down. Like, I gotta pay this. Then you gotta remember your login. Now your login's just your thumb.
That's the
and then
worst.
when you gotta maybe take it with you because you're not done with the work, you can pack this up. You can't take that desktop with you. We're including the case because we want to make sure you're protecting your screen. Want to make sure you have all that capability if and when you need it. Because remember, with the Pro, your processor is going to be faster, 2 times faster than the last one, which is great. It's pretty much like having that laptop. You have a 25% brighter and greater clarity in terms of that screen. I was able to just jump right into this, and the thing is, there it is, New York City. It's going to be New Year's Eve tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, tonight. It's tonight. And the thing is, you want to be able to get more stuff done.
New Year's Eve,
capture
baby.
the memories. I'm going to grab this one so I can just take you on that quick tour again. So it has a more vibrant screen, great front-facing camera. The rear-facing camera is better clarity, so it's pretty much 4 megapixels. It's 4K quality. Even has that flash built in, which we all can appreciate and love. Has those extra abilities right over here in terms of that connection. Remember, speakers, more speakers, not just at the top, but also on the bottom as well. And you have the fun colors, and more importantly, because you can get the tablet, the one that all the others aspire to be like, you're gonna use it. And because it's the good, better, best, because it's the Pro and the efficient, you're gonna use it that much more as well.
So I have a question for you before you leave us. Can this be put on a cellular network or is it Wi-Fi only?
This version is Wi-Fi only. There are some that do have that cellular connection, but this is a Wi-Fi only one.
Good question, Keely. We appreciate it. Deanne Slattery's so funny. She said, I wonder how we all got along before computers. It seems impossible. We did, laugh out loud.
Nails,
I know. And she's loving the rose gold, wondering why the rose gold didn't come with the black frame. But if you want the black frame, then space gray. I'm gonna go over the colors with you one more time. So let's do that.
So, okay, remember you have 4 color choices. I'm gonna try to pop out my silver one right over here. So you have your space gray, which has the black bezel. You have that gold, which is white bezel. Rose gold, which again, we normally don't have that rose gold in Apple, and then you have that nice silver. And you were talking about the bezel, and I just want you to realize,
it is cool.
The space gray is the only one that has the black bezel, but I kind of got to tell you, the backs almost don't matter as much as the bezel, because when you have it in a case, that's really what you're gonna see. So you're gonna see the white, unless you want to just see the black and have it disappear. So that's your hardest decision. They're all 64 gigabytes, and then you get to pick your accessory bundle. So if you want the rose gold with the paisley, you have that option. Or if you want the gold with the gold, you can get that one. You have the blue, the red, and the black, and then there's more accessories on top of that as well.
Yeah, you remember all your accessories. So pick your case, paisley, gold, blue, red, or black. You're getting that detachable keyboard, and you're also getting all of what you see here, basically a starter kit. So you're getting your ring stand, your headphone splitter, your extension cable cord, your earbuds, and we're giving you 6 additional apps. So this is an amazing bundle. So Eliza, you were right. She said she was going to order this because the deal was just too amazing. And I don't want you to miss out on it. So just get it home for $125. Start using it. See how it's faster and better and more efficient than your older iPad or maybe any other, maybe you have a tablet. This is gonna blow it out of the water. It just is. It's $200 off the HSN price, and it's more than $300 off the retail value if you purchase everything that we're giving you separately. This is exclusive bundle, and it's very exciting because this is the only planned presentation. It's an amazing deal, a great way to kick off the new year if you've been looking for something just as powerful as a computer. This will work for you. And it's all because of that processor.
That's just it. And remember, you're getting an Apple product from HSN because you're being a smart shopper. You can walk into the Apple store with this, ask them a question, and get their return policy is 14 days. We're giving you 30 to get it home and play with it. Move into it, see if it's faster than the other iPad that you already have, or maybe just any other tablet, because it's little things like this. You like that great clarity of the camera, you want it to be faster and more efficient, want to be able to make your cameras or your photos come to life, you have that capability. Because remember, at the end of the day, this was just a standard photo, just like this. And the thing is, that's cute and all, but when you really want to just make it sing, you can have that option. Another thing you want to remember, always look for this little light bulb icon. Takes you through a lot of the tips and tricks of the latest operating system, which I didn't even get to talk to a lot of them. One of the things that people really love, you now have this thing called screen time, which actually help you gauge how long you've been online in terms of Facebook or social media, or maybe you want to block kids on terms of games. You can add limits, so it's like I can pick all these different games, whether it's games or creativity or social media, and be like, 20 minutes a day, an hour a day. It's just allowing us to be a smarter user, and that's really because you're investing in Apple. I get it's a premium brand and it's a premium value, but when it works, when it's reliable, when you're gonna get 7 years out of it, because this is that original one, that's where it's like, it was worth it.
Absolutely. And I thank you guys so much for watching here on Facebook. Hi, Trenell Jones and Marcus Kidd, and I can't name everybody, JP Lee. We appreciate it. But listen, get this home. You have it on 6 flexible payments for $125 or your VIP financing. Pay it out over 12 months. It's interest-free. Interest-free. It's $62.50. Wonderful value, the most powerful iPad that you can get. And so take advantage. If you have that HSN credit card, I'm telling you, $62 has never been spent so good.
True.
Happy New Year, Bill Duggan.
Back at you. Enjoy 2019. And
This
you guys
is my
too
buddy.
as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll see you in the new year.
I know, we're gonna take some more pictures.
Yes,
okay.
shall we?
So coming up in the next hour, I will be back. But first, a wonderful presentation on today's special, a coin, and it honors innovators. Here it is.